Hello everyone, welcome back to my commentary channel, and thank you for joining me here today. I can't lie to you all, it's been a very weird week for me out here. The Pacific Northwest is currently in a murderous heat wave. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life, and also my hair's being weird, as you might have noticed. So because of all of that, I was willing to take it easy this week. No stressful topics, nothing that would really stress out my brain. I was watching my usual calm content on YouTube when suddenly I get an insane ad that just knocked me over. Welcome to the family with BTS, Hyundai x Boston Dynamics. I knew I had to see what this ad was about. Like, I felt it in my soul. I knew I had to talk about this. Let me break down this title for you, because admittedly, it is a truckload of information being thrown around. Boston Dynamics is the company who made those robots featured in those viral videos a few years ago. About a machine opening doors, standing up, jumping around, that kind of stuff. It's like Terminator, but cute. People loved it. But what was not as cute is the company also partnered with the New York Police Department to use their robot dog for raids. This was met with a lot of criticism, as the past year has shown the New York police being overly aggressive with peaceful protesters. So people thought that gifting them an armed surveillance robot sidekick was a little overkill. Hyundai is the car manufacturing company that recently purchased Boston Dynamics. This ad seems to be the official announcement of the acquisition. The implication here is that Boston Dynamics will be using their research on AI and tech improvements to integrate into their vehicles. And BTS is the famous Korean pop boy band known for their enthusiastic fanbase. BTS fans are known online for being hardcore advocates for the music, sometimes clashing with other corners of the internet. So now that you know all of the background information, you might understand why seeing all of those elements in one headline might have fried my few remaining brain cells. So we're going to watch this advertisement together and see what the hell is happening here. My initial thoughts is that Boston Dynamics is in a position where they've lost the public praise they had with their viral videos, and they're probably looking for a new way to captivate everybody again. I think them partnering with Hyundai and using BTS to advertise that is them trying to win everybody back, and that's very interesting to me. But alright, enough intro. Let's start this thing. Is that supposed to be its face? Why did they give it spider eyes? I know this thing is for surveillance, and so it needs a lot of cameras, but if they're trying to make this thing palatable to us by making it shaped and act like a dog, then bug eyes was not the move. We're already 30 seconds in, and this thing is already giving me WALL-E vibes. I was worried about this. I mean, it's about two robots that have to communicate through exaggerated gestures instead of words, so like, that comparison's gonna be there, which is cute, I guess, but now that I know that this is a police dog used for raids, the little gestures aren't really doing it for me. If you told me that one of these guys was going to risk its life to save the human race, I would pick the friendly boxbot, not the Black Mirror reject. Did you see the way it kicked off that cardboard box? If I was protesting police brutality in New York, that could have been me. Did that thing say kids, Nexo? That means it's one of those little toy cars that people buy for their kids. Actually, hang on, let me do a little research. Wow, okay, yep. Turns out it's an effort by Hyundai to enforce brand loyalty onto the children of Hyundai owners. And that's not me being dramatic, that's basically a direct quote from them. Designed to inspire the next generation of drivers with a fun and eco-friendly first driving experience, they reflect the unique characteristics of Hyundai in the brand collection. As much as I'm repulsed at the idea of branded cars for children designed to indoctrinate them into larger purchases, I am in the market for a car right now. And hopefully these things will be cheap because they're kid-sized, so you might realistically catch me in one of these one day. I'm sorry, can I be an annoying film student for a second? What kind of event is happening in this warehouse in the desert where two robots, one which is in a cardboard box, are inexplicably both on the guest list wielded by a human bouncer? Why was there any tension as to whether or not the robot would be let in if he's like one of two things on the guest list? Now you might be saying, Duncan, those are stupid questions to ask an advertisement. Alright, let's continue.
안녕하세요, 박대선입니다.
수고하셨습니다. 잠깐 쉬었다 갈게요.
뭐야?
Okay, here's where the pandering begins. I have nothing against BTS because I really don't know anything about them. I've listened to some K-pop before, maybe twice, but the style that I like isn't really the style that BTS has. No offense to them. But even though they're not my thing, I'm not anti-BTS in any way. However, I simply do not understand what they have to do with cars. Or cop robots, for that matter. And that's because it's mostly likely that Hyundai and Boston Robotics simply paid this group a metric ass ton of money to show up in this commercial so they could market their robot dog to an army of fans. We've seen the robot do his little steps, we've seen him do his little butt wiggles, and here it is interacting with a lot of people's favorite artists. This company really wants us to love this robot dog. I wonder why. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that the overwhelming responses to the initial launch of the copped robot dog were calling it creepy. People were weirded out by this thing. And if BD or Hyundai want to realistically sell these products to consumers, they need public opinion to be in favor of these robots. That's why BTS is here. Not because they have anything to do with the brand. It's because they literally just want the BTS fans to become fans of the robots and the cars. For some reason. Never mind, it's not for some reason. It's for money. This whole thing is for money. Everything is.
야, 이름 써있네. Spot.
They gave the robot dog a dog name. And again, that would be cute. But I know that the tactic this robot dog uses to apprehend people is to use its little legs to pinch people and not let go. Like, it's designed to clamp onto people. The trick to viewing this ad without all of the propaganda is to picture the dog as a cop. Not even like a canine unit, but like a human cop, like doing his little butt wiggles and sitting on the floor looking up at BTS. Now the magic of it being a robot is gone and you just see what its purpose is. It's not so convincing.
야, 뛰어. Let's get it. 리듬감이 좋은 친구네.
Did they just say it's got a great sense of rhythm? It's a robot. You can't say that a calculator is good at thinking on the spot when that's the one thing it was programmed to do.
우리 춤 아는 거 있어? 한번 보여줘.
And alright, well, obviously I cannot play a BTS song on YouTube or else my channel will get nuked by YouTube, so I'll just talk, I guess. Today I had a breakfast burrito. Wait, who the hell is this guy? What the hell? Where did this guy come from? I recognize them as the Boston Dynamics other robot, the viral one who opens doors and gets shoved around. I know that much. But in the narrative of the story, where did he come from? The only two people on the guest list were the dog bot and the car. Speaking of which, where did the car go? I feel like we lost a whole character of this ad. What is happening in that writer's room? Did everyone go for a coffee break as soon as we hit Act 3? I'm sorry. I just get apocalypse vibes from seeing that line of robots. Plus now they got that little crane arm on them. They weren't dangerous enough. We had to give them hands. Well, that's how the ad ends, with "because of you." As if they did this whole thing for us. So in 10 years, when a cop says you're looking at him funny and he sends over his mecha deputy to go break your arm, you have Hyundai to thank. And hey, I know a lot of people might accuse me of generalizing all cops here, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm simply using statistics. So that was the ad. A warm, fuzzy dance battle between humans and robots in a warehouse. It's a classic American story. Let's read some YouTube comments and see where the general consensus is at. Wow emojis, BTS, you can even make a robot smile. Cute interactions with the robot, heart. Boston Dynamics is goated. I was thinking in buying a Suzuki Swift car, but after this, Hyundai is a better option if BTS approves this. Well, congratulations to whoever wrote this ad campaign, you've reeled in a customer. How cute. So cute. I just this ad and at first I thought of BTS because it said BTS, but I was like, it could also mean behind the scenes, but then I saw them and was bamboozled. I am bamboozled too, Mort. So there's a lot of positive feedback here, but not all of the comments are on the same side. The song is so good, and the robots are so creepy, laughing emoji. Maybe BTS can help make these robots seem less disturbing. But can I ask you why? Why robot dogs? Ah well, perhaps this is just a debate that people will have differing opinions on. Such is life. But anyway, let's get to my opinion. My whole deal with advancing technology is that it should be used for improving the quality of life aspects of human existence. If Hyundai wants to develop AI that helps prevent less car crashes and human injury, then I'm all for it. But it's possible to do that without trying to win us over with a surveillance robot that's only real use is for scoping and aiding in combative scenarios. They didn't give it extreme arm mobility to help you with the dishes, they prepped that thing to latch. Maybe the millions of dollars that went into developing these robots, designing children's cars, and even hiring worldwide sensations for your advertisements could have been better spent elsewhere. I mean, Michael Reeves bought one of these things and programmed it to piss beer, and that's some of the best propaganda I've ever seen for this thing. So maybe save your money when it comes to buying BTS to huck these robots at the general public. I know it's not my money, and technically they can do whatever they want with it, but after watching this ad, I really wish people in need could have gotten this money instead of whatever this was being made. But I love analyzing weird advertisements like this. It gives my film school brain something to do instead of just rotting up here. Once you start looking closely at ads, you'll see that there's a lot of mechanisms being used to get to you and your wallet. So for every advertisement, from Hyundai to Doritos, keep your eyes open, people. By the way, you will catch me in the streets riding in this children's car. That was not a joke. I don't care. I can't afford a real-life, fancy, human-sized car. I will squeeze my ass into that thing and make it work. Thank you all for watching my video to the very end. I seriously appreciate that. I will leave more videos for you to watch up here, as well as my social medias if you would like to see me tweet sometime. Hopefully in the next video I will be less sweaty and have more energy to tackle a really interesting topic, but no promises. Life is a roller coaster that's being built at the same time. It's a bad metaphor. Anyway, I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next video. I love you lots. Bye.